The time changes this weekend and it can be tough for parents, especially parents of little kids who won't sleep in but also won't go to bed early.
Yeah, where do you win there? Well, tonight Maya May has some tips from a sleep specialist to try to make the transition a little bit easier.
He's a very hyper kid anyways.
Like most parents, Jessica Clark does what she can to keep her kids happy and healthy, and that means getting a good night's sleep.
Our routine is like we lay down like early, like I get them, like they eat and then we get ready like to take baths and stuff and lay down.
She says after the pandemic, keeping a consistent schedule has gotten more difficult, and many doctors are prescribing melatonin, including to her 5-year-old son. Sleep specialist Dr. James Tita says we all have a biological clock that's regulated by the rise and set of the sun. He says when the time changes, we have to prepare our internal clock by planning a few days before, 2 to 3 days before the change. During this week, he says you should choose healthier eating and drinking patterns because they affect how well you will sleep. The doctor suggests staying away from alcohol before you go to bed. He says it makes the quality of your sleep worse. When it comes to your screen time, the doctor says technology like cell phones and computers emits blue light, which makes it harder for you to fall asleep.
So any disruption to that rhythm can have effects both on our mental health as well as our physical health. There's an increased incidence of cardiovascular events, stroke, and fatal car crashes for that week following the time change.
The doctor says if you make those gradual changes, it should relieve the negative impacts of daylight saving time coming to an end. In Toledo, Maya May, WTOL 11.